What's everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we're doing the same thing we always do. Some puzzles. What's new? Nothing much. Okay, let's get right into it. It's a busy day, lots of things to do, but not really that busy. Hopefully everyone's week. Is it still the weekend? Today is it? Monday? Yeah, hopefully everyone's weekend was good-ish, sort of, possibly, potentially. Already some fuckery here. The unsolvable puzzle. Hey Pete, this one is impossible. This is going to be reported for ban abuse. Okay, this is made in 2. Aha. Many moves here, only one of them is good. This check is bad. Funny because this is actually bad. It goes in. I hope your upside down Australia life is going well. You know, as you live in the upside down. Maybe that's what they should have based Stranger Things on, the upside down. What do you guys think, being Australia? Hey Max, how are you guys? Or maybe it always was based on Australia. How does that sound? Sounds pretty accurate to me. Okay, wow, look at this. A rook sack. We can sacrifice the rook. The rook is interfering with the pawn, so we sack it for checkmate. Absolutely extraordinary. Hey Toxic, how are you doing today? Today is Monday. Made in 2, not 1, not 2, but 3. I lied about it. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Okay, we can sack the queen to bring in the bean, and that's checkmate. Wow, this is the most exciting game of chess I've played since, I don't know. Okay, so we could take the rook or we could do something else. I don't know. Welcome back, Max. That's okay. Now, if we tap in, we'll have to, because if we don't tap in, there's going to be issues. Material is equal here. What am I looking at? Maybe we win a pawn. Is that the point of this? Okay, well, this and then the king takes. Wait, what is this? I guess this, if the king takes, we just win the knight. And that's pretty good. I like winning knights, okay? So I actually like winning pieces. Not only do we win the knight, we potentially win the pawn too. It's kind of beautiful. What do you guys think? No, I don't think. Okay, we have checkmate here. It's so beautiful. Okay, what are we looking at here? This check is the best check because the rook takes. This one's also pretty good because the king takes. This one is also good because the king takes. A lot of fuckery here. A lot of fuckery. Now, there is a really beautiful move here. And amazingly, it's g6. G6 is an absolutely beautiful move because the pawn interferes with the rook's connection to the queen, and that's a thumbs up. So if we put the g6 here and the rook takes, we can do this. Now g6, if pawn takes, we can take, threatening something called checkmate. If you don't know what checkmate is, it's a good thing. Wow, remarkable. Wow, this is a beautiful puzzle. Win the cook. Chess is simple, but it's stupid and it's hard at the same time. Okay, what do we got here? Whoa. Okay, this is kind of a weird position. Whoa, this is actually really weird. Huh, it seems like we can actually push this pawn. Wait. Huh. This is a interesting position. Are we down material? This is a kind of crazy position. Hey, good morning. Oh, I see it. Okay, so do I see it? The thing I see is bishop e6 threatening checkmate. Is that good enough? Does bishop e6 work here? If bishop e6, queen takes, and if they promote, we just take. Wow, this is good. This is a little tricky for apparently no reason. Shouldn't be this tricky. Now, another thing we could do that seems wrong is we could potentially take that queen. Ooh. Wow, this is actually kind of tricky. I'm torn between taking this and just playing bishop e6. Bishop e6 gotta be better. Huh. Nah, this is actually pretty weird. This is a hard one. Why is this so hard? Okay, so bishop e6. If he takes, you take with the king, promotes them this. Ooh, what's better? Oh, I can't decide. Wow, this is actually kind of odd. Yeah, I think bishop e6 is better. Aha, look at this. Yes, bishop e6 is better. Because then you win maybe this pawn? Hey, Garment. Wait. Why is this one so odd? Oh my fucking god, we can just take the queen. I don't know why I got so genjutsu there. I think actually, this was maybe a draw. No, that's gotta be worse. Wow, my brain did not process just taking the queen with the rook. Chess is a stupid board game. Never play it. Okay, what do we have here? Bunch of queen blenders. That looks good to me. Game as well. Garment said, no, I will not beta test it. You could have seen it for yourself, Garment, but you said, no way, Jose. Yeah, I think the idea is if we take the knight, though, he just takes the bishop. Probably fine. I mean, it's got to be winning. Not exactly free, but it still has to be winning. If we take, he just takes the bishop. Aha, and then we have checkmate. Nice. So it's totally free. Yep. Ooh, very frisky. Very nice. Okay, woo! Ooh, this is a beautiful checkmate. We can sack the queen. Bishop goes here, check here, mate with the rook. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh shit. Sorry to hear that, Garment. Doesn't make a joke like you still could have, but definitely couldn't have. Yeah, I hope he's okay though. Hope he's okay, my friend. Hey, mate. Two ways, not just one, but two. Okay, so the knife is hanging. Wonder if there's some tactical fuckery here. There's gotta be. There has gotta be. What am I looking at here? Okay, first thing that comes to mind is taking with the thing. Ah, yeah, this is really nice. Okay, we can take with the rook. If he does this, then we take the queen. If he takes with the queen, we get a spork. Wow, actual tactical fuckery. Yep. Absolutely brilliant. I don't play for tactics anymore. My tactical brain is shot. It's like a piece of spaghetti that's not spaghetti. It's spaghetti. Okay, looks like we could take. Yeah, I'll just take. Seems like there's also no threat of any nonsense here. No queen checks. Probably just take. Yeah, the king takes. The king takes. The king takes. Back. What's that from? What's that from? Does anyone know? I see no reason not to take it. Okay. I see no reason not to push the pawn. Or, I mean, you know what's funny is, I guess we could go here. I wonder if we just pop the knife back. Is this dangerous? What happens if we push the pawn? Maybe there's this or something? I mean... I think we could just... Wait, whoa, if you push the pawn, he sacks the bishop. Wait, but if he sacks the bishop, we just take it. This is pretty funny. Bishop g3 is actually seemingly not a threat at all. Thank you, Toxic. I appreciate it. Can you see all the work I put in? Can you tell? All the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of work. You know? Hopefully you can tell how much work I put in. Yeah, so if we play g3, aha, there it is. g3, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn spend. That's the problem there. So you can't play g3. Thank you, Rish. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it, though. You know, definitely worked hard on it. Okay, so the move here, I think, is just knight f2. What do you guys think? Is this an excellent move or yes? It's got to be. I mean, it doesn't have to be, though. I'm wondering if there's some more trickery. I could be wrong, Garment. Oh, but maybe I think I'm underthinking this. Maybe it's just g3. Wait, am I undercooking this? What am I doing? Knights move backwards, right? G3, bishop takes, knight takes. It's just g3, right? Yeah, I don't really do puzzles right now. My tactical brain. Ignore the check and take the bishop. My tactical brain is non-existent. Yeah, this is not here right now. What's the problem? I don't think there is a problem. Like I said, I haven't done my puzzles. I'll tell you that. Maybe it is just G3. I think maybe I undercooked. Hey Nathan, just puzzles today. So G3, bishop takes, knight takes. I guess I undercooked my brain. Yeah, I'm very rusty. I think in like every aspect of chess, I'm rusty just because I haven't been able to play at the level I would like to in a long time. Just because I've been so busy. Okay, this and then fork. So what are you gonna do? All right. Okay. Yeah, looks like we have mate in 1. Ignore everything and mate in 1. Okay. Nathan, refer to what I said 3 seconds ago. And then once you do that, you'll have your answer. Okay, so it looks like we have this and then maybe win the queen. Wait, nope. This. What is this chicken? What if we just take? I don't know. I feel like it's this check. I feel like it maybe is this, and then this. That looks too strong to ignore. Hit the queen, threaten checkmate. It's gotta be, right? I think so. That seems like a nice idea. Why ignore it? Hit the queen, threaten checkmate. That's called a double bubble trouble if you didn't know. Double bubble trouble. No checks? Aha, there is one check. Question is it a problem? The answer is probably not. Let's discover. So if we take here, we threaten checkmate, but he has check here. Looks like King G1. King G1. I think we're fine. I don't see that being an issue. Just King G1. And yeah, I think we just have unstoppable threats. Now, the another issue is I don't think there's another move you could play. I'm just gonna take. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think just King G1 and you're fine. Hey Ronald, how are you? Okay, we have mate in 2. Let's not think about it. Let's just do it. Forget about it. Nice. Okay. F7. Okay. Yeah. So, black to play. What do we have here? White's king looks like it's getting mated, and it probably is. Maybe we start with queen here and then rook here or something. It's probably mate in 2. No, it's not mate in 2. Okay, so this, and then king can also go here. If king goes there, maybe... Okay, the move is definitely this. Unless it's not, then that would be something. Nice gaming. Very nice. Job well done. Job done. Okay, you know, I also see potential skewers for the queen. If we're not mating, we're winning the queen for sure. Queen's undefended. Yeah, definitely. Lots of ideas. Okay, first move should be this. Yeah, it's gotta be. A longest streak with this chat is like 110. But that usually takes 7 or 8 hours. I don't have today. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I feel like we can actually just win that queen by force. That might be the point of this. Okay, so here and then king goes here. I think he's completely cooked. King goes here, there. King goes here. Maybe probably this or something. Let's actually calculate this. You know. Okay, this king goes here. We have this move here. Yeah, probably just king here is only move. My brain is undercooking today big time. Okay, one other thing to consider is this. Now, the reason I think it's not this is because the queen can just go there. Well done. You made it to the state tournament. Incredible. Lots of claps, brother. Lots of claps. Very, very nice. Congratulations. What about queen c6? Queen c6? This is c6, right? So I don't know what you mean by that. That's right, Toxic. Never ever go for mate in 1. I'm sure this is the move. I just can't figure out why right now. That's funny. If queen blocks rook sack. Yeah, so the problem with that is the knight's defending, right? It's a good idea. A great idea. But the knight's defending, right? You just sacked a rook for no reason. Ah, the queens are the knights hanging. Now that's even better. Maybe I'm really undercooking. Now I think the actual problem with doing this is that the king escapes, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so if this happens, you just take. That's a good point. Like, kind of wondering, does he have some weird like walk away here? Hey Cold, I really do think it's this move. This just seems like the logical move and the move you play in these puzzle positions. Let's calculate it. Okay, so this and then the king goes here. Okay, if we go here, the king goes here. Wow, why is this tricking me? Ah, I see it. Now I see it. Okay, I think it's actually this, the king goes here and then we push the pawn. I'm big time undercooking. This is not the move. That's funny. Yeah, see, my brain is in a bind right now because I can't do these super easy puzzles, and it's infuriating. That's correct. Charles Trickett is in the game. Actually, Chad's in the game. Chad's the main protagonist. He's a farmer. Wow, I'm actually so cooked here. This, and then this. I think it's gotta be. Am I like... It's so funny how I can't figure out this really simple one. Not that funny. I wonder if we move the queen or something. I'm gonna figure it out by force. I gotta lock in. What am I missing here? Why is this so tricky? Am I crazy? Why is this so tricky to me? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about the outside pawn too, but I don't think it applies here. Like, my brain is telling me we can win this queen. Like, I feel like we can definitely win the queen. I have this weird feeling. Sometimes it's the simple ones that trick you. Now, okay, it could actually be queen f3. That could be the real issue. Sometimes these lower elo puzzles, what they'll do is they'll get you to play this, so they do this, and then you take. So, sometimes that's what happens, but I want to be really careful. Let me just make sure. So this, and if the king goes here, it's funny because that would actually be made in two. So now I'm like, okay, process of elimination, it might actually just be this, which is crazy. Hey WP, Gozo is frozen. Okay, now, okay, so this, if knights move backwards, that might actually be an issue. So now I'm like, okay, it's probably not that. Because the knight can go here, I guess. Which is odd. This one is really tricking me. I don't like how much this one is tricking me either. Kind of pissing me off. Okay, so this, this, and then let's just say this, this. The win. Right? Queen h2. That took a while. That's what it is, right? This, this. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's got to be it, right? Dude. That's 100%. And the thing is, if the knight goes here, you take the knight. That's what it is. Wow, that took so long. Sometimes it's the simple one, gentlemen. You said it. Yeah, I didn't want to look at what your message was because I wanted to figure it out myself, right? Or so just do it. Okay. Put you in a bit of a timeout, yeah? You better simmer down. Take a little 10-minute timeout. Okay. What do we got here? probably is taking the queen. They're a better move though. Maybe just take the queen and then we have a piece win. Remove the defender. I think is the simple tactics. Here. Yeah. Take the knight, probably. Why not? Okay, they're really squeezing everything they have here. All right, sure. Yeah. Is this knight trapped or something? Oh. Okay, we can win a pawn, but actually I think, can we win the king? Oh, well, we can just win the king. Can we though? This and then king here. Is this mate? Wow, you can win the king here. Yeah, that's why you gotta scan these. You gotta be careful. This is a funny mating construction that happens in endgames with knights and rooks. King goes here, you still have mate. Whenever the king moves, it's called checkmate. Checkmate is good. I like checkmate. I want it badly. Okay, mate in one with the bishop this time. Bishop, king. I lied. Sorry. Mate in two. I should be in politics because I lied. Not good. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like we're just winning the queen. What? What's the trick here? Aha. Okay. So the trick is this, and then they're gonna push the pawn or something. I think we still play it. I'm not even gonna think about this. Play that. Okay, then we get a F3 though. Always play F3, I think. There's a saying, always play F3. All right, welcome back to the stream, guys. Hopefully your weekend was good. We're starting with number 1. And after number 1, we go to number 2. The real saying is never play F3. That's just another instance of why you should never play the move F3. That's what happens when you stop thinking for a second. You make a mistake and then you get sad because sad life. Dang, never play F3. I broke every rule. Ben, I'm sorry. Ben Feingold, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I broke the only rule of chess. Just never play F3. Okay, win the bishop. Nice. God, pathetic. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking. I played F3, dude. Okay. There's got to be a never play F3 quote, right? Okay, what do we got? Maiden, not mate. Maiden 2. Wow, look at this. This is somehow Maiden 2 and not Maiden 1. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah, the answer is yes. Okay, queen's hanging. We can unhang it by taking the knight. Now, do we take the rook? No, definitely not. Okay, the pawn is actually pinned. What? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at here? I think it's probably this, right? Yeah. Wow, that's funny. This is a good idea. Move the queen out of danger. That's good stuff. You don't know how to play chess. Took so many time in an easy puzzle. What do you think, guys? Should we run a match with this guy? Should we run some games with this guy? then show him our chess skills. What do you think? You guys want me to beat him or no? Should we do it? S4, you want to run some games? We'll see who doesn't know how to play chess. It's like 2,700. All right, let's do it. Okay, S4 mirror. Give me your username, buddy. Chess.com username. Let's do it, bro. We'll see who doesn't know how to play chess. Bucko. Is he gonna be a coward? What do you guys think? Will this guy play me or no? I wonder. Probably not. He's too scared. If I trash talk you, do I get to play? Yeah, that's the global rule. Trash talk me, play a game. That's how it works, obviously. S4, what's your chess.com username? Let's run it, dude. We have a coward in our midst, gentlemen. Nothing. Look at this guy. Craziness. Wah, wah. Okay. What we got here? Unsurprisingly is stoppable. But oh, this is actually really nice because this pawn is not stoppable. This, then you pin it. I guess if the rook moves, we have this, right? Ah, then he gets this. This one's a little frisky, isn't it? Okay, I think without a shadow of a doubt, we just push. Oh, you just take the rook. Nice. I like pins and I like pawns. Okay, what do we got here? Something for sure. Okay, the rook's hanging, but we're down, what, a queen? I feel like this could be a tactical idea, yeah? Where this dude went, I don't know, gaming. We have a coward in our midst. See? Trash talked me, but won't play me. Refuses to elaborate further. That's how it goes. Bunch of cowards in this chat. Okay, we can also just take the queen. What's the point of this puzzle? Okay, so rook's hanging and the queen's hanging. Is it just like what's worth more? I don't know. I'm struggling to understand the point of this puzzle. Okay, I'm sorry. Why is this a puzzle? Wait, what? No way. This is. Oh, sure. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think the resource they want you to find is rook f3. Right? That's got to be it. Of course that's the thing. Yeah, sure. Okay, so knights are pretty bad in endgames, but like stopping pawns not in endgames. Do we have enough to cook here? Potentially. Looks like we could maybe win the rook. No, I was doing an offer to that one guy who was trash talking me, but he was too cowardice to play. Yeah, I think the pawns are unstoppable here, amazingly. WD brought the 40. Where the 40 at? Yeah, must just be two pawns are good pawns. I had an endgame like this where I sacked my knight because the knight was over here and my king was here and he had 3 pawns and I had no pawns. I had 1 pawn maybe, and then I won because his knight was so shit. Can't you double push and win the rook? Maybe. I haven't figured it out yet. Like I said, my tactical brain isn't sharp right now. Double pushing the pawn is actually a really interesting idea. It probably is that, right? Let's find out. Of course. Yeah. The guy must have been the win, I guess so. Okay, so push here. I guess if the king goes here, we push again and we're chilling. I guess taking the rook is kind of a shit move because maybe then you're in trouble. I see no other reason not to do this. Yeah, I guess then we push again because pawns are pretty fast when they're about to promote and they're kind of annoying too. Well, there you have it. Okay. Yeah, looks like rook h4 to threaten checkmate. Checkmate's pretty good. I love mating my opponents. No. We have mate in 2, actually. Sack the queen. That's even better. Yeah. I go for mate that isn't forced when you can go for mate that is forced. And that's a real car fact. That's like the time when someone calls and asks you about your extended warranty. It's on my my site, WD. Okay, is the queen trapped? Amazingly, it looks trapped. That's unbelievable. This queen is just trapped in the side of the board. Wow. Yeah, that's wow. It's actually not. Wait. It's got to be trapped. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Oh, wait. What? Wait. It looks trapped. We can go here, though. Don't have this because the bishop can take. But that queen is still trapped. Problem I have with this move is maybe queen h3. Where's the trapping tech? It's like the time I rode a unicycle, but I never actually did ride a unicycle before. That's a classic Toonish lie. I've never rode a unicycle before, gentlemen. So the idea, I think, is actually this, right? I don't think we win the queen. Queen h3 just hangs it. Yeah, so queen h5, right? Queen h3. I'm saying if this queen h5, g4, queen h3, and I mean, how is it hanging the queen? Hey, Goober. Maybe you see something I don't. I'll wait. Queen is hung on h3 because the pawn can take like that. That's the meme. Yeah. The point of this, I think, is to win the rook, actually. You're fucking with me. Was it forced? Did I miss something? Was this just forced? Talk to me. Queen h5, they're actually completely equal. h4. So queen h3. This is, by the way, sacking his queen is, I guess it's because the queen is useless here. But Scott said if he plays queen h3, it hangs a queen. Not actually. The point of this is to win the rook. That's a life fact. Scott's recalculating. He's like, no, there's no way he's right. Oh, wow. I think we do this, right? Do we? Wait. Oh, double pin. Ooh, double pin. 1, 2, double pin. Woo. That's beauty. Wow, look at that. Double pin. Not 1 pin, but 2 pins. Oh, let's go. Yeah. That's nice. Quite nice indeed. Double pin, double pin, double pin. This is interesting. Usually it does just take the knight. Oh wow, it is, because the tech is good enough, right? This, yeah, this. Take the queen, takes the bishop, take his bishop. He takes. What are we losing there? We're losing 3, and he's losing 3. What? What? After winning rook, check with king and fork, and to get back to the queen. In the end, you're just up 3 points. I don't know. I think the point was to win the queen, and then his queen was kind of out of commission. Maybe. No one knows anything. Actually, we're winning 4 pieces here. We're winning 3 pieces. He's only winning 2. We're winning 3. He's only winning 2 pieces. So in these positions, you can actually do this. Now, the one thing to think about is that if he does this, you have to make sure you have checkmate. And you do have checkmate, and that's good. Always count to make sure you're winning enough pieces. And there I kind of disregarded that he could take the rook, but it actually doesn't matter, I think. I'm pretty sure we just take this, and we ignore this. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, dude. Craziness. All right. What would Charles Chicken say about that move? I don't know. Yeah. Probably just putting the rook here is good. Yeah. Now, luckily, there's a bishop here, so he can't defend checkmate. I wonder if the fish trolls and does this. I'll find out. All right. Good enough. Let's see. Huh. Wow, we can win the queen here. Look at this. This, take this. And we have this. Wow. Yeah, I think we do both, not one. Yeah, one. Wait, no, we do one. Wait, do we do one? If you do 2, you don't win the queen. I think you do 1. And now we just win the queen. Actually, we win the king. That's amazing. The king is trapped. You know when you win the queen, but you actually win the king? I know all about that. Okay, nice. Dang, I really want to do this, but I really don't. Okay, this looks like a fork. Fork looks like enough. When you see a fork, look for a spoon. That's a chess thing. Fine to me. There's some crazy tactical fuckery. No shot. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Win the bishop. God, I love doing this in games. Always satisfying. Okay, should be this, but maybe not. That actually feels wrong. Is it though? How about that? This actually I think is wrong, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Garment. Just put more PP on it. That looks forced too, because if he pushes, you just move the rook down. What if he pushes this one? Oh, wait. I guess you just take the bishop, right? What do you think will happen? Okay, so you think this. Let's say this. This. Ah! Oh, you think queen takes? I'm gonna go with no chance. No fucking way. I think after this he's just gonna push. No, he's not. They can't push. Okay, I take it back. I think you're right. No, now I'm agreeing with you. If he pushes, it's mate. Yeah, I agree. Never mind. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't really care, though, obviously. All right. Yeah. This mate. Damn. Or close to it. Okay, maybe this first. Bob, wait. Is this mate? Wow, this is tricking my brain looking at it. Imagine it was this. Nah, it doesn't work. Puts his rook here. Oh. Could this be? Okay, this he goes here, I guess. What's the point of this? I don't know. I don't see it. Okay, bro. This I don't think is mate, right? Because he can go here. Ah, the fork. I was about to say there's no mate though. Okay, yeah, I didn't think there was mate. Good spot on the fork. Knights are tricky. They move in weird shapes and patterns. Okay, this is just mate. Very tricky stuff. Uh-huh. 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 Fuck off. Aha. Okay, brilliant. B6. Pawn takes, king takes. Actually. C7. The king takes, then we take. This is actually completely lost, by the way. This, if the pawn takes, king takes, and the problem with C7, you have to remember this, is the king can actually go to C8. And you can't stop 3 pawns. That's a fact. The red carpet. Force a carpet. Whee! Incredible. Wow. That's a double, triple thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Whoa, this is funny. Okay, I think we take the queen and then we push our pawn. Maybe. Yeah, wow, that works. Okay, so this and then king takes obviously is lost. So this and then pawn takes. And then we push our pawn. I guess if he goes here, we take it. Whoa, actually. Aha, there's no back rank here. That's amazing. Because it's pinned. Oh, that's so good. Oh, yeah, this. Nope. Wow. That's right, Young Insider. Or Goober. Young Insider was joking about using Stockfish last time, so I timed him out. Look at you. Or knows me. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, it's a joke this time, but not last time. When you told me last time, you told me it was a joke. I guess bro Freudian slip though. Yeah, that was not the wind, as they say. Okay, King H1 with threats of Rook G1. Yeah, God forbid you use your brain. Okay, okay, all right, there you have it. Oh, well, this is a weird one. It's not that weird, but it's a weird position. Whoa! Rook takes A2. Oh, damn! Damn, look at that. Oh my god. Rook takes A2. And the crazy thing about this position, when you play a move like this, first of all, you probably get banned for cheating. But this, if he takes the queen, we have checkmate. This, if he takes the rook, we can take. This, if he moves, we can win the rook. This, and then we have checkmate here. Dude, actually, we don't have checkmate there. Rook A2, queen E7. Rook E2, queen E7. Let's look at queen E7. Garment might be cooking here. Queen E7. Rook A2, queen E7. King C8. King C8. No, take the knight. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Unfucking believable move. Unbelievable move. That is a gold coins move, by the way. That is a gold coins move. Wow. Look at this. Look at this position. Oh, dude. Wow. That is insane. Did they find this? I want to know if they found this shit. That is unbelievable. Did those fuckers find that in the game? No way. Oh my god. Wait, one of them is banned. Wait. Did they get banned after this? No way. No way. Wait, how do I click the game? Whoa, that's crazy. I wonder if they found this in the game and then they got banned after this game. No, I don't think so. Nah, it wasn't fun. Yeah, but one of them was banned. How poetic would that be if they found the move and they were banned? No, they didn't find it in the game. Damn. That is a crazy move, by the way. It's all about the pattern. Huh. Yeah, whoa. Okay, this one seems like we just sacked the knight. Sack the knight, the pawn takes, take the thing here, goes here. Could be that. Wonder if it's not that. I mean, nah, I think it should be. This takes here. Take the chef. All right. How can I get higher than 1,200 people? Play remarkably simple chess. That's all you need to do. The simpler you play, the higher elo you'll get, and you'll be like, "Wait, what? This actually works?" And then you'll shock yourself. Once you start playing chess where you're thinking too much, it's not as good as you think it is. But once you play chess where it's like, maybe I should defend my knight by pushing a pawn, then you'll get better. That's a fact. I'm telling you. Just be like, okay, I can probably defend my piece by pushing a pawn. I should do that rather than sacrificing a rook. That's how you improve. Yeah. Okay. I don't see any other follow up here though. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It is funny. It's just it's because anytime someone ever asks me, like if I tell them I play chess and I tell them I'm like decent at chess, they're like, so you must be thinking 30 moves ahead. I'm like, nope, I'm not even thinking 2 moves ahead. I never am. They're like, you must be thinking 30 moves ahead. I'm like, no, never. Not even really 2. You don't have to. You just have to play moves that aren't that bad. If you can. Obviously, that's harder to do with less time. Okay, so this looks good. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This and then this looks like kind of like a forced win almost. Question is, where is it? Actually, the real question is, where the fuck does he put his queen? Probably nowhere good. This, if they put the queen, I don't know. They can't put it on any dark square. Well, they can. Not really. This, if they, let's just say here. I mean... Alright, I mean, where's he gonna put the queen? Alright, this actually seems like the move. I'd be shocked if this was not the move. This move seems good enough. There's gotta be like a forced maiden something. Okay, this and then... I don't even know. I guess they'll put the queen there to at least attack the knight or something. Ah, and defend the pawn. That's a funny resource. The fact that it's 32, I think they're actually going to take the rook. Or maybe they'll take the... I don't know. This. There's gotta be that, right? If they go here, I think we just get this. What's better? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. This, if he goes here, we get here. That actually seems good enough to win. But maybe it's not. Mm. I feel like this, and then you put the queen here or something. Yeah, probably. But then I think you get this move, and you win the bishop. Yeah, long story short, I think we're just winning the bishop and then threatening this. Okay, so if so this, if he goes here, even here, we still get the. Still get that? It's gotta be that, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I actually don't see any other move. What if they take our rook? Yeah, they can. If they take your rook, you just take with the bishop. Okay, that's a good defense. Yeah, that's actually that's why this one tricked me so much, is because I wasn't really seeing what they could play. That's a good defense. Obviously, you take with the queen. Yeah, if you take with the thing, he just takes like this. That's not good. You get it. Let's actually see if. Okay, so. Yeah, my stockfish isn't working. Life is pain. I can't even see the best move. My stockfish never works on lead chess. I wonder why. Oh, who cares? Okay, what do we got here? Okay, you can win the queen here. Just take note, you gotta be careful. Count the pieces. 1, 2, you got 1. So if you sack 2 rooks for a queen, you have 1 piece. The 1 piece is definitely real here. Yeah. That pawn seems very stoppable too. I mean, I was also thinking rook f7, but I don't know where this leads. Ah, only good places. Yeah, only good places, right? Yeah, that's just the first one. Okay. What was the word? Corruption. Yeah, here I think you don't take the bishop. Instead, you do this, and then you win the queen. This king goes here, move here. The opponent's tooth hurts. I think the funniest thing is that we go here, and they're going to go here. Will they? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh! All right. Yup. Okay, this is not made in 2. If the knight was not here, it would be made in 2. Okay, this is really tempting. Oh, it's probably the... Oh, wow, it is. Okay, so this is a move order matter. Now, if you go here first with intentions of attacking the knight, the problem is that they actually play this move and then your rook is kicked out. But if you go here first and then go here, they cannot go here. Wow. Yeah, so this is a move order matters big time. Big time matters. Not small time. It matters. Okay. Yeah. Tricky. Very tricky. Be surprised if it was not that. Yeah, now we have to play this quiet move. Well, it's a real move. It's not really quiet. It's not that quiet. Pretty loud and aggressive and slightly obnoxious. Yeah, should just be bishop b5. This looks really annoying. Bishop b5 hit the knight. Yeah, bishop b5 hit the knight, threaten checkmate. Yeah, we should just win a piece here. I guess the only thing they have is checks, but I don't think the checks matter. So if we go here, they check here. We go here. Here. Zigzag. Here. Should be fine. I don't see a reason not to play this. Unless there's a really obvious one that I'm missing. I don't think so. All right. Luckily here, the bishop is not even trapped, but this gives the king enough escape squares, I think. Yeah, that one was semi-tricky-ish. Okay. Oh. This one is something. A lot of potential moves here. Wait, is this a thing? No. Probably is check. I don't know about that. Let's see. It's this. Rookie 1. Yeah, Rookie 1 is nice because he can't save the rook. Wow! Did you guys get it? Yeah. Please play Rookie 1. Don't rush me. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking my time. Yeah. Don't rush me to play moves. Long story short. Then we take with the queen. Okay. What do we have here? Burr said no. Okay, if you rush me again, I'll put you in timeout. Congratulations. Then you can think about your crimes there. Okay. I wonder. Here I think we just take it and we have a fork. Should be nice and simple. Yeah. The only thing to worry about is the queen is still scoping this. So that might actually be a problem. Find out. I don't know. Maybe here. Ooh. That does look like a problem. Actually, is this... They do this. The problem is if you take, it's actually mate. Wow, that's kind of tricky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that might be a problem. Let's find out. Now, if you take, it's just genuinely mate, which is annoying. Maybe you play Queen F3. No, you can't play Queen F3. Oh, I think I see it. This, and then we take here. King goes here. Wait, I don't see it. Aha, I do see it. Here, and then they take, and then you play Queen E4. Wow, that is nasty. Oh my god, that's hard to see. That's very hard to see. I think Mush just spotted it too. Nice spot. Wow, that's actually really gross. Yeah. This is a really tricky one. See, I think the issue is that people would play this move so quickly, but then they wouldn't see a response to to this shit, and then you would lose. But I'm pretty positive it's that. This is way trickier than it looks. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is very, very, this is why you don't rush. Because guess what? You were trying to rush me again, and then you didn't even see this. You're like, oh, wait, what? Yeah. Okay, Queen E4. Nasty move. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so amazingly, The knight is completely cooked. Aha. Wow, this is really funny. So knights are kind of shit in endgame sometimes. It's amazing. No, I disagree. They're actually not using an engine. See, the difference between that person and you is that they're better than you. Right. Just because someone's better than you doesn't mean they're cheating. Objectively, they're better than you, right? The problem with chess is that if someone's better than you, they're automatically cheating. Incredible. Is the pawn coming down? The pawn in this case is going up the board. Now, the beautiful thing here, exactly, Insider, is that first of all, if the king takes, you take the knight. Second of all, if the king ever moves, you just take the knight. Very, very nice. So first we start by this. Now we push the pawn. The king moves here, and you just take the knight. This, the king moves down, he can't stop the pawn, so you just push and you win. Amazing. That's why people like bishops. Oh, nice. Okay, here I think we can probably, maybe, possibly, maybe win the rook. It looks like this, this, and then this. And then this, and then you can take the cook. Yeah, Boshup's. Boshup's a better way to put it. Bishops was third tier mythological archaic age. So usually people say Boshup. Okay, now this, if the king h7, what's really funny is you get this this in between move, queen g8, and then you take the rook. This is a good technical puzzle. Yeah. So we have that we can put the Dwayne on e8, on h7, queen g8. Big. A really good thing is there's no back rank checkmate. Back rank checkmate? Not sure if that exists. Yeah. It's called an interflesho. Wow, amazing. Wow. Aha, wait a minute. Yeah, so this is good too, because if he takes, you can just take with the bishop. I don't know that. My rating is like 2,000. Okay, here. Something like that. Who knows? Probably just take it, right? What am I even thinking about? Aha, right, you can't take this one. Bing. No one knows Streamlabs. You should be able to just do this. Question is... Aha, I'm wondering if it's this. Maybe not. Can't take the rook. Is it this? Wow, this is a loaded position. How to promote too. Look how useless this rook is on a7. Do you see this? Isn't that crazy? Nice smush. Now I got there. That was actually basically where I was last week in Blitz. And then I fell a bit. I haven't played Rapid in forever though. I just don't have time anymore. Huh. This is probably pretty forcing. I mean, this is the most forcing move here. I don't know my Rapid either. I don't play Rapid anymore. Oh. Oh wow, look at this. This, and then you sack the queen, and then you win. Look at that. Oh, there it is. Wow, there it is. Take f2, then queen h4. Not queen h4. Well, maybe queen h4. No, queen h4 is a blunder. No. This king goes here, you take here. Yeah, rook takes, check here, king here, take the queen. What are we up here? Up a rook, and then we can stop the pawn. Play queen? Who cares? Literally, it's like, who cares? You just take the pawn. This is forced. They cannot queen. They cannot queen here, right? This is a forced sequence. Maybe it's not a forced sequence. I take it back. Let's look into that though. That's a good point. Okay, so this no, they literally can't queen here. Well, they can, but they're completely lost. Okay, they're lost for a few reasons. You actually have a good point though. Okay, so this and then this, they actually can queen, which is hilarious. This and they can queen, but then we just take the rook and you're fine. Queen h4 after still wins the queen. You guys are obsessed with queen h4. Maybe it's just you. Never, it's never queen h4 here. No queen h4. No. Never ever queen h4. Queen h4 is a blunder here. Maybe it's not a blunder. No, it's definitely a blunder. With queen h4, by the way, sorry, when you play queen h4, oh my god, they can actually just play queen here, right? Something. I know it's a blunder though. I'll tell you that. But yeah, this is a queen sack. Never ever queen h4. Always look for better moves. Yeah, queen h, that's not the way. Nothing they do here works, which is actually amazing. Amazing. Hey, Mr. Farter. Isn't that great? They promoted, there's still a fork. Yeah, no, but you don't do that. Actually, maybe you do that. I think point of the matter is forking is completely shit. But amazingly, this, if they promote, you can also just take the rook. Because if they go here, then you play this. You don't fork first, though. It's really funny. Forking first is incorrect. Because that would be better. The wild puzzle. Wild. Wild puzzle fish show. Absolutely marvelous. Look at that. And you hit the rook. Amazing. They promoted smothered mate. No. I don't think there was a smothered mate there. I have to hard disagree with that. Take the rook. They promote. I'm disagreeing with my disagreeing. There was a smothered mate. Unless they played king f1, then no smothered mate. Good spot. I didn't even see that. I'm disagreeing with my disagreeal. Dang. Yeah, there's literally smothered mate if they promote. That's why promoting was so bad. But you also can just take the rook, which is funny. Anyways. And so such, we move on. Okay. Exclamation mark points. No, smothered mate, not back rank. There was smothered mate. Unless they move their king to the side, which is not smothered. No. Okay. Yeah, hilariously, it wasn't actually a forced smothered mate, but there is one there. Yeah, so. Oh. Maybe not. Seems odd. But this chuck is kind of shit too. I'm looking at here. I feel like this is definitely something. I'll tell you what. There's definitely a solution here. As far as I know. That's a fact. Yeah, there's definitely a solution. Yeah. Maybe it is this. I don't know. It's not. Now, if you play this, they get this. That's pretty annoying. Very annoying. Black pawn moving down. What? Is the black pawn moving down? You can answer your own question there. If we're playing as black, is our pawn moving down? That's so yeah. Yes, the black pawn, of course, is moving down. Yeah, for sure. Now, What do we see here? I don't know. Okay, some potential moves. Maybe this. Maybe this. Okay, queen check, the king takes, and then I don't know. I wonder if you just pop it back. No, no way. I don't know. Pawns only take in the directions of their movement. Unless you're playing Royal Parkour. Then they move in all sorts of directions. Isn't that right? Yeah. Woo! My Charles chicken. Versus king takes f5. King takes f5. There's nothing on f5. Are they waiting down the clock? Yes, they are. That's a good... Wait. Oh, I'm in the fucking... My fucking dumbass. No way. Dude, so... my Lichess... I know how to explain this, but I was looking at the wrong fucking thing like a dumbass. Like an absolute dumbass. For the past, like, 2 minutes, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? What F5? And I'm in a different tab on my fucking computer. Because I have the Lichess app downloaded, and then I'm in the fucking browser. And I'm like, what's on F5? I'm like, what's happening here? I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? And this one's pretty easy when you're looking at the right puzzle. The one that I was looking at before was nuts. I don't even know what I was looking at. Yeah, that was very confusing. Okay, what do we have here? Wait, look at this. Okay, so we have pawn takes or king takes. There's no other move, probably, unless you play this. Versus please don't abuse. I don't know what you're yapping about. What the fuck does abuse mean? Or thinks I'm Charles Chicken. Okay, so king takes f5. That does start in mate. Oh, it's literally king takes f5. Amazing. Yeah. This is just mate, right? This is the classic mating pattern. This, and then you have this. That's so funny. Nice WD. Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so when you play this, you have to be careful because you have to try to stop these pawns, I think. Yeah, so it should be this, and then pawn takes, and then king here. And then your king is so close to everything, so you should be fine. And then this is, of course, a winning endgame because you clean these up. Amazingly here, you don't even unconnect your pawns. You just use your king as a barricade. You grab these. Oh, why not? Now you have king b5, and these pawns are useless. Amazing. It's a good endgame. Okay, knife here, hitting this and this. Now, okay, so with this, they're probably gonna push, I guess. Aha. Okay, so a better solution is maybe taking the bishop. I don't know. Hey, John Blomer. Exactly. Take the bishop and fork. This actually does not work, which is real funny. Some real cheese. Rebrain your brain chess. No. It's all about the easy cheese, gentlemen. Aha, we can force a skewer. This, bing, bang, bip, bop. Look at that. You have to move the right rook. Which rook is the right rook? Rook e7. No. Not rook e7. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind indeed. This is really important, though. This rook is the wrong rook, right? You have to be really careful here. You play this one, they go here. We take here, king takes. And then you could not play rook c8. Right, John Blomer. Yes, rook c8 first, not rook b8. Rook b8's a blunder. Blunder. See? Yeah, of course I see. Oh, my Charles Chicken? Trick question. Effervescent. Okay, I think it's probably f6. f6 looks hyper winning. Yeah, exactly. There's f6. Unstoppable. Always play f6. There is a saying in chess, and the saying is always play f6. Seems too obvious. I don't know. I don't know how obvious it seems, but I think it's just f6. Okay. Yeah, f6. If the bishop takes, I think probably just queen f5 to threaten checkmate. With g6. Wait a minute. Let me look at g6. Maybe if bishop takes, maybe knight f5. I missed that. f6. What if they just take the knight? Queen f5. g6. Maybe queen h5 is enough, right? Yeah. What am I missing here? We checkmate if they take the knight. Where? This? Where's mate? This, if they take the knight, it's mate. You are correct. You know, it's funny because I knew that. You know, I knew that. So my brain wasn't even considering them taking the knight before. That's why I was talking about them taking. That's funny. That's quite a brain for it. Yeah, I did know that though. Believe me or believe me. Okay, so I guess this and then they take the pawn. Back to square one. Back to square actually. Okay, so this and then they take the thing. Queen f5. e6. Okay, I am stumped here. What do you see? Hey, Jeff. Okay, g6, queen takes f6. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're just winning the bishop. That's why I was stumped here. Yeah, okay. Got it. Doesn't. Nice. Good spots. The brain trust is strong in this chat. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we push our pawn, or... Well, this is something. Whoa! Okay, so they're actually also kind of sort of threatening scariness. Ah, yeah, we do have mate in two. Yep. Damn. Very sketchy position at first glance. Wait. I bet they play this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very sketchy looking position, yeah. What numbers? You get niche bucks over time. The best currency you've never seen. Not the here, but here. Butterscotch. Very important. What the what? When you gamble. I don't know. Okay, only moves king b4, push the pawn. c4. Never mind, I take it back. Yeah, of course it's c4. King b move is actually a blunder, amazingly. King b4, and then what do they even do actually? King b4 a draw? I don't know. King b4 is Is that lost? I think king b4 is actually lost. Is it lost? I don't know. Yeah, c4 only move. I take it back. Forget about what I said. Forget about it. Don't remember. Let me push the pawn. Yeah, here it's important that you push the pawn, I think. Yeah. Let me do this. Thing, 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 bing, 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 bing. Okay, I think we take. Oh, wait, this is important. Here, I think you take, right? I don't think you push. Pushing, I think, is a drawn endgame. That is depressing. Yeah, we just take the free pawn here. Yeah, pushing is drawn. That's insane. Push, bishop takes, the king takes. Here, 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 here. Woo! Microphone clippage. Damn! Am I Charles Chicken? John Bloomer says, good thing I saw the entire line in 3 seconds. We got GM Goopy in chat. Okay, John Bloomer, I see you. GM got John Bloomer. Good thing. Okay, yeah. Maybe this. God, if only John Bloomer was in chat, he'd know in 3 seconds. Ah. Okay, yeah, this, and then, yeah. We got that, and that's pretty nice. Good thing I saw that in 3 seconds. Yeah, this is a pretty good pin. Actually happens quite often in games. Do I ever see it in games? No, never. Does it happen? It does. It does. Crisscross applesauce. Rick Ross boss. You saw that in 2 seconds. Wow. I don't believe you. You saw that minus 2 seconds. Yeah. Did anyone see it in minus 3.4 seconds? Surely no way. Okay, this one is a genjutsu. There's only one right move, but there's a move that looks right, but it's actually wrong. I'm gonna wait till someone says the move that's actually wrong. Come on, Insider, you got it. Someone play the Jeopardy music. Yeah, I saw this position. Your clock's at 0.1 seconds. There we go. Minus 3.7. Queen e6. Yeah, Queen e6. Yeah, that's the move. Let's see. No one sees the bad move. Yeah, Queen e3. This was so easy. Okay, now what do we take with it? This or this? Who knows? This is an impossible solution that requires an impossible amount of impossibilities. What do you guys think? The queen or the bishop? Or if you don't think, you can say, oh, I don't think. Brain not braining, or you're telling me. The queen or the bishop, does it even make a difference here? If anyone knows? Nobody knows anything. It's crazy. Of course, John Bloomer knows. Yeah. First of all, if you take with the bishop, this is super duper bad. Good job, chatters. Geniuses. Yes, of course, the queen. All right. That's right. If bishop, you lose. Yeah, pawns are annoying. You know what's more annoying than pawns? Charles Chicken. What do you guys know about Charles Chicken? Nothing. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe this first. Maybe not. Oh, this looks like a super good move. Is it actually the move? I don't know. Yeah, GM John Bloomer over here. GM Goopy Bloomer. Aha, it's actually not that good of a move because if we ever do this, I just block with the chef. Okay, so reevaluate. Bing bong. Maybe we take the bishop first. God, solutions. We do. Look, we have another pin. See, amazing. It's probably that. Is it actually that? I don't know. This one looks like deflection. Could that be the case? I don't know. I'm not sure. This seems kind of strange to play though. This seems like a move that you play because you see that you can do it. It's like, that's pretty good. Happy I can do it. All right, what do you guys say? Is it G5? Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh. Oh, G5. What a Chad. GM John Boomer is back. Yep. Yeah, G5 only move. So I guess I was right. This looks like something you would play because you're like, oh, I can play this. It's actually a bad move. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I guess it is G5. G5 is disgusting. GM John Boomer. Mush, you said it first? Dang. How you know I wasn't looking at chat? GM Mush. John Bloomer sucks. He's washed. He's terrible. He's bad at chess. Okay. Let's go. I think it's King F1 here. No? Okay, this is actually kind of funny because here I think we're losing the knight no matter what we do. Unless we en passant the rook. Okay, the question is, where the hell do we put our king? And this is important. The answer might shock you. I don't know what it is. Okay, so for the moves that are not right are these, because then the queen takes a check and then you're fucked. Yeah, en passant the rook. Yeah. So it's definitely not that. Okay, now the funny thing is that if the queen takes the knight, we actually we do win the queen, by the way, because the knight is pinned. So yeah, the only two moves we cannot play are here and here, because then we lose by check. But there probably is other moves that we cannot play either. Okay, the brain tells me it's King F1. Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's a good point. With King D2, there's this, right? So I guess by process of elimination, we can't play these. And we definitely can't play King E1 because then the pawn would take the king, or this pawn. One of these pawns would take the king if the king was on E1. So I guess it's King F1. All right, so the instincts were correct. Nice. Quite nice indeed. No, quite nice. Look at we balls. All right. Okay. The frisk is back. Okay, I want to say there's an idea to do this, but even better might even be Rook H3 immediately. Rook H3 immediately threatens something called checkmate. Yeah, I think Rook H3 and then we just take the bishop. Definitely not a queen sack. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, Rook H3 is a double threat. It's there and there. Over there and then there. Top right and then other right. Is that left? I think so. Hey, Extreme, how are you today? Oh. Not just one threat, but two. Yes, good job, Lamando. Okay, this is made in 3. Who sees it? John sees it in 0.1 seconds. He hasn't typed anything. Dang. Actually, it's not made in 3, by the way. I think it's made in 4. Is it made in 4 or 3? This is funny. Is it made in 3? This, and then 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 that. Wait a minute. I like how you explain to make us know the right move. Hikaru only making arrows. Yeah, exactly. I like to explain chess. Okay, so this is actually very important. So with this one, you need to be extremely careful because in a real game, you might sacrifice your queen because you think that the king's going to go here and then this and then the king goes there. And then you're in a lot of trouble. Yes, the king does not escape. That's correct. But you need to calculate the line where the king goes to the side. Really important. Not rook h6. Rook h6 is a blunder. Maybe I should consider it though. Hold on. It's not a blunder. I don't know. Now I'm looking at rook h6 and I like it. But then I'm like, no, I don't like it. So with rook h6, I think the king takes, and then you're in actually a lot of trouble. Because then there's rook g6, and amazingly, there's king h7. And the king is actually totally safe. And you're totally sad, because then the rook is defended again. And you go, uh-oh. Yes, exactly. We win the game. That's correct, John Blomer. We have too many assets. We don't have liabilities. Unless you guys like to lie, then I don't know. Okay, so now, if we go here, the king's going to take. And if we take the pawn, so this, and then the king takes. If we take the pawn, king goes here. This is the more pressing thing, right? Now, okay, so we have this, the king takes. We take the pawn, the king goes here. You have check over here. If king goes here, it's just, oh, I don't know. This, the king takes here. We take over here, the king goes here. Nope. One more time. This, and then the king goes here. Check over here, the king goes here. Check over here, the king goes here. Then you bring in your other rook, you shuffle it down. Rook's going to be here, and that's checkmate. So in that position, if you didn't know, there's a rook here, and the king's going to be here. The pawn's covering these squares, so if the king ends up here, that's checkmate. So you can eliminate that. Now, if we do this, the king takes, we get this, the king goes here, we have check here, the king goes here, a square, check here. John Bowman, what am I missing? Is that not checkmate? I feel like I'm undercooking now. This and then this, and then this, and then this. Check here. King goes here. Nope. This, not checkmate. Never mind. I did it right in my head the first time, and then I did it wrong. Yes. And then you're going to bring over the rook, and the queen's going to block. That's what it is. Or something like that, right? Sack the queen, and then you're up a rook. Woohoo! Exactly. My puzzle elo. I have no idea. I couldn't give you an answer. I haven't grinded puzzles in a long time. On Lichess, maybe like, I think months ago I got to like 25 or 2600 or something on Lichess. But I actually wasn't even grinding that. I think I did that in like not on this account. This account, my puzzle elo is not accurate. I just made another account to do puzzles. Yeah, I think literally last week's stream I got to 2500 in like an hour or two. I don't know. Can't give you an answer. No idea. Nobody knows. My puzzle strength right now is actually pretty weak though, because I haven't really done puzzles in a long time. Yeah, it's been eons. See, insider. Your puzzle elo is 1/600 of John Blomer's. GM Blomer. GM Goopy Blomer. Yeah, bro. Typical. Versus sack the rook. In this case, it's not a sack, but I like the way you think. Hey, Victor, miss anything big? Nope. Not that I know of. As for D's. You missed D's. Okay. I'm wondering if we actually just play F5. But I don't know. Now, probably better is just a double take. I would say double taking is much better. All right, double taking. There's John Blomer say, but king and pawn is winning after b4. Yeah, I think we double take. b4 is very nice move. Shut him down. Yeah, double take, but not a sack. Trade rooks and play f5. You know, I actually don't think it is f5. I think it probably is just b4. Yeah, breader. So you can have bread or you can have breader. You know what's better than bread? Breader. That's better than bread. I think you double take one and then you take the two. Okay. So b4 is a classic freezing move, right? You should notice after b4, for b4, yeah. So you do have to be very careful here. Now, okay. So after b4, the thing I like about b4 is it freezes these pawns. So that means the opponent can't push their pawns. So I'm considering b4 or I'm considering f5. I'm considering nothing else. Now, let's find out. So, f5, if the pawn takes, the pawn takes. I don't know if I'm sold on f5. I think b4 is maybe better, though, no? Getting closer to the other side, I don't know. What about h5? I wouldn't play h5. No, would I play h5? I don't know. Not b4, you don't think so? I kind of like b4. But maybe b4 doesn't make any sense. Maybe f4 immediately makes the most sense. H5 is kind of like a nothing move because you're not actually threatening anything. Yeah, I mean, it is a good point. If f5 immediately wins, then it's f5. Maybe there is no need to play b4. It's funny, in a game, I probably would play b4, depending on how I feel. If I feel aggressive, I'm playing f5. So that's how I know probably f5 is the right move. F5, if they push, you can probably honestly just take. Not probably, you can just take. King e4. I don't think that's possible here, right? Yeah, I think f5 is probably the way. With f5, they take here, we take here, takes here, we have here. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's f5. What do you guys think? No f5. That's f5. F it. Play f5. Fuck it. F it. We do it live. Is that a throwback for anyone? Yes or yes to f5. I agree. Yeah. Like I said, so it's usually a lot of these like end games are the lines that are aggressive, unless the aggressive line is bad. That's why chess is complicated, because to play us out, we do it live. That was so big when I was a kid. Okay, then we take yes or yes. Now is your opportunity to say yes or yes. Isn't that amazing? Play us out. You can say yes. Well, no one's using their yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I think notably this king is so slow. Nice, Victor. I'm proud of you. King f4. Oh, wow. So, here I think we can even attack this pawn. Guess it doesn't matter. It's all winning. Okay, the question is, are we ever playing c4? Yeah, no TNT. I don't know. c4 is interesting. I don't think it's good, though. King e5 is probably good. c4 is maybe too creative. King e5 looks solid. Okay, I actually think it's actually c4, which is insane. Oh my god, it's c4. This is, I think, very complicated. It's c4. It's c4. Yeah, it's actually not. This is a mistake. King e5 is incorrect. It's actually c4. I'm glad that I spotted this immediately. c4 is a very good move. Oh, good job, me. Good job, me. Thank you, me. e6 then e5. No, that's wrong. e6, he goes here, right? Wow, I'm happy I spotted that. Good job. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. Yeah, king e6 is no good. Or is it? Yeah, it's not e6, e5. Yeah, it's actually c4. C4, if he takes, you just play king c5, right? You're asking me what the follow-up to c4 is. The follow-up is you immediately win the game. Okay, so c4, let's actually look at b4. B4 looks really bad. Okay, so C4, B4, and then we can take the pawn. And then the pawn takes, and I believe our opponent is cooked. He is cooked, because then we get king E5. Do you guys see that? You have a pass pawn here now. You have a pass pawn here, and the king's overloaded. Yes? Yes or yes? Is it B5? It's literally C4. It's actually C4. C4 is a really nice move. B5 works. I'm hard disagreeing with you. I think it completely does not work. No, I'm actually totally disagreeing. No. Let's pull this one. This one's a little tricky. I'm going to pull it for the memes. For all the moves. Okay, king E5, king E6. I do think I know what it is, though. C4, I think, is quite nice. Could be wrong. I'll even put B5. Put it to the poll. Guys can vote while I'm gone. Convince guys. E4. I think I convinced you guys. Yeah. Woohoo! Yes, exactly, John Blummer. B5. Ever play B5? King C5, how nice is that? Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful? And say, wow, it's so beautiful. See? Now we play King D4. Probably not. All right. Let's see. Stockfish still is not working. Excellent. We will work in another tab. Who knows? First, it works in the other tab. Nice. Nice indeed. John Blummer, you're correct. B5 after. B5, A5. I got part of it, you got the other part. Okay. When John Blummer and Tunish team up, forget about it. Forget about it. It's over. It's when we team up, it's done. Okay, I wonder. Now, do we play King G5 first or no? Maybe. King G5 or do we play something else? A4. Potentially A4, right? I'm also looking at C4. But that might be too ballsy, like, actually. Yes, it is, because of the 2v1. Maybe A4 or B4. Yeah. A4 is better, right? Yeah, A4. Much better. Much gooder, actually. The verbiage is gooder. John Blummer thinks King G5 first. Yeah, that's what I'm considering. So, A4 or King G5? And then which one do you play first? Huh? Yeah, well, A4 or King G5 stops King H6. But then they could also just play king g7. The point of king g5, to stop this. That's it. Which I don't think is necessary. A4 might be more exuberant. It is. It's much better. Yeah. A4, then pawn takes, pawn takes. Wait a minute. Is it better? Wait a minute. Someone bringing the lettuce. Let's find this out. A4, pawn takes. We push our pound. Then king h6. I think king g5 is better. I'm going to actually agree with Mr. Blomer. Yeah, I think we do have to play it. That's correct. Only move is actually king g5. King g5. Because, first of all, king g5, if they play... let's actually double bubble the trouble here. King g5, if they play a4, we push, then there's this. It's actually more Kenton fluidist than I had initially imagined. Oh, I see it now. King g5 to play king f6. Yeah. Yes, that's why. Yeah, only move here I think is king g5. Yes, I think king g5. Yeah, king g5. If they push their pound. Oh, we take pawn takes and then we can play king f6. There it is. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's the plan here, by the way. Plain and simple. King g5, g7 is just wrong. So, but let's see. King g5, king g7 from them, right? And then I think we can play a4, pawn takes, and then they're in zigzwang. They go here, and then we can play king h6. Right? So they have to defend the pawn, and they can't defend the pawn. Yes, Lamanda, I'm trying to explain to you. King g5, king g7 is not the right move. It's actually their worst source of counterplay. I should have explained it, though, but no. Exactly. King g5, king g7, and then a4. So this, and then a4. Yeah, really nice. You're forcing them to make a decision. They take, we take, and they have to move away, and they're cooked. Right. Oh, sorry. Could be. Could be. A4. Pawn takes, pawn takes. King h6, and they cannot defend their pawn anymore. Very important. King f4. Okay, now, do we push our pawn to Valhalla, or do we just push... Oh, whoops. Or do we just push one time? Maybe once. Or... Oh boy, or do we play h4? Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually really important because we're controlling these squares. So I actually do think we play h4. Oh, this is calculable. Yeah. This, and then it's kind of a throw. Now h4 I think is less of a throw because our pawn is one step closer. Okay, h4 is multi-purpose. Our pawn is one step closer, and then he can't play h4 himself. And then your pawn is one step back, and that's bad. So h4, he plays this. King here. Let's calculate it. H4 comes after h4, then after comes f4. Yes, that's not an issue. H4, f4, and then we have king f3. Pawn goes here. King takes here, 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 here. See where they're promoting. The king here. King here. Push, push, push. Honestly, he's gonna put his king here, right? Push, 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 promote. Is it simultaneous? Let's find out. Oh, wow. We're promoting on the same diagonal. Really important. Nice, Stubby. I'm proud of you. Good job, bro. Good job. Good job, bro. I really want to go to my chess club, but it's like an hour away. Despair. Sadness, really. Ah! Yep. Okay, so yes. H4. Imagine we lose the second Deborah's comes in. That'll be bad. You have 3. Now we push the pawn. All right. You guys get it? Yes or yes? The reason that they didn't go for this pawn immediately is because we're promoting on the same diagonal. And we promote one move quicker, so we just win the game. Okay, the question is, do we push again? Of course. All right. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. And I'm wondering if we play the Bishop move, or do we do this? Is that mating though? No, you can't go there. Never mind. This and then knight takes. Oh, nice. That's all. Yeah. Nice. Yep. Quite nice. Don't rush me, Devesh. Sit in your timeout. Oof. Absolutely beautiful. Damn. All right, what do we got here? This made in 1? Nope, not made in 1. We win the queen though. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Very nice. Very, very nice. Win the queen. Funny because if I had rushed, that would be a problem. This is actually incorrect. And you're, I think, losing amazingly. But this is checkmate. I had a mate like that the other day. And that's true. It did. It looks like we win the rook. You can take our knight though. Incredibly well, W. I mean, I would ask you to beta test it, but I know you don't play games, so you can wait till you want to check it out. You can wait. I don't know. I'll be done on Thursday, I think. I think it's this, by the way. I look old. I look family of my own. Believe it or not, I'm only 27. Old as fuck. Archaic. No, I don't want kids. No thanks. No thanks. The answer is no. Okay, let's see what we got here. Maybe it is just queen f4 immediately. Yeah. This looks worse for her. I guess that's better, I guess. Ooh! South. Ah, okay. All right, no problem. In that case, it'll probably be out on Thursday, W. If I had kids that could be better at chess than me, yeah, sure. Especially because I didn't play as a kid. Probably be much better. Actually, if I had a kid, I probably wouldn't teach them chess. Unless they wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, the chess community is just too toxic and too annoying. Probably just this, I think. Makes sense. Yeah, don't corrupt them with chess, exactly. No way. I know better now. No way, Jose. Okay, looks like rook h8 or queen a something. Okay, this is actually maybe better, which is weird. Also, the queen is not defended, so I actually think it's queen a8. It's amazing. Maybe a rook sack too. That's interesting. But I think queen a8 is actually better. Queen a8 looks like it just wins the queen. Oh, but he can go there. Wait a minute. Wait, I wonder. Oh, wow, but I don't think it matters, though. Queen a8, if he goes here, maybe we can... No, I don't think it's queen a8. Maybe the rook sack is better. I don't know. Rook h8, then letter with the queen. I don't think it's as simple as that. Oh, you guys do think it's queen a8? Don't we win the queen? I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. Then you don't get rook h7. But I don't know. Oh, rook f8, huh? Yeah. Actually, well, this, if rook f8, then you get, I wonder, could you double? No. Can you do this? Well, wait. Yeah, rook h8. Yeah, wow. That's really good. Yeah. That's queen a8. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, if he goes there, I think you play queen b7. Queen b7, king up, and then we get this, and that's mate. Is it, though? Well, same idea, because rook blocks, and then you could do like that. Yeah. Staircase of queen checks. He loved the staircases. 0.2 seconds. It's possible. Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe get it in 0.2 seconds. Yeah, no. I was showing, oh, I guess I wasn't showing that. Okay, interesting. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. What after king f6? King f6? King f6 is tragically bad. King f6. King f6? So, you mean king f7, rook h7, bishop takes, rook takes. All right. This should be pretty self-explanatory. I think visualizing it is probably the goodness, right? And then hopefully you can tell that the king is pretty cooked. Mate in 2. Okay. Now obviously we have this move and this move. This move actually sort of works. Okay, also, if we back rank things are a thing. I think you just take this and then you take the knight, probably. I actually don't think we sacrifice the knight. I wouldn't do that. I think we just take the bishop. Yeah. Knight f6. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Pretty simple. Black has knight c6. Well, it's our turn, so they definitely don't have knight c6. But you do have a good point. we can do this, and then black has knight c6. I think then we just take the pawn, though. And we're up a piece, so I don't know if they really have that. I mean, they definitely do have that. That's the best move, but it's a good thought. This and then knight c6, and we take the pawn, right? Yeah. I guess they won't play it. All right. Knight c6 was the most interesting move, maybe? I don't know. Who cares? Okay, queen check, take the pawns. Right? Or queen e1, okay. Goodness me, I haven't countered this before. That's so good. Goodness me. Yeah, all right. Oh yeah. Nice, queen e1, queen f2. Okay, that works. Yeah. Set your brain on fire. Probably rook sack. Probably has been upgraded to definitely. Yeah, I mean, unless it's not. Then that would suck. Incredible. What a day. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, Rip Johnson, I guess. Yeah, bishop e4 might just be better, I think. Just because I don't actually see the follow-up after sacking the rook, unfortunately. Do I have two PCs? No, I have a laptop here, and then my monitor. So I don't even have one PC. I have a laptop. To answer your question, the answer is nope and nope. The answer is no and no. Not even one PC. I have a laptop. Hooray. I would like a PC one day. You know, what's funny is my PC actually got stolen by the movers when I was moving, but I couldn't prove it. So it's like, never got that back. That was annoying. Yeah. So I just have a laptop. Damn indeed. Damn indeed. Yeah, I don't know if it is the rook sack. I just don't see the follow-up. I think we run out of steam very quickly. I'd like bishop b4 as well. Yeah. Problem here is also back rank. We have to prevent that. I think just simple bishop b4. Now that makes sense. Okay, the one thing you have to consider, you have to be really careful in these positions, is when you play this move and then move your rook, you have to defend your bishop. You have to defend it. Now, granted, maybe we could play this or something too, but why the crack am I talking about my life story? Bro says, I'ma just help you focus in chess. Thanks, man. What would I do without you? I don't know. Probably not focus on my life story. Oh, it's funny. Yeah. Remember, remember, just defend it one of two ways. Here, right? Okay. Yeah, if you're in a chess stream, remember, you're not allowed to talk about anything else besides chess. That's via contract. It's illegal. This made in one? Yeah. Nice. No, it's actually not. Wow. Funny, it's not made in one. It's almost made in one. Almost. Yeah, king can go here. It's actually made in two. Is it? It's made in three? Wait a minute. This is really savage. I think it's this. King goes here. King G2. Negative. Damn, that doesn't work. It probably is this, but I'm just kind of curious. The problem, if the king wasn't here, we could walk up the board. Ah. I think it's that. I mean, this seems to make some sort of sense, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, maybe it's the rook. Nah, no rook check. Queen f4 G5. Maybe. Right? My brain could not see mate there. Oh, yeah. Wait. Wow, nice. That is disgusting. Hey, John. Gee, I'm John. That is completely disgusting. That is I think they're gonna go down and then we're gonna get mate over here. Oh my god. That is nasty. Nasty. Rook C5 check. No. Nope. Nope. That did not happen. That's what the editor told. It's not. Nope. The editor never said that. You're spreading lies. The editor never said that. Not in the 4-second mark of the video. Not in a single frame was that said. I disagree. Bro thinks he's 500 elo Vlad. That's Chad in Russia. Oh, that's a good idea. 500 elo Vlad. Oh. When I was thinking before you moved. My bad, Marco. This is Marco's personal stream. If you type anything, you're banned. Besides for Marco. No more typing anything. If Marco has not said what he needs to say. Okay. Lucy, you're banned. Good. You took a screenshot. Nope, it never happened. I hate when I'm getting, yeah. It's defamation, really. It's just defamation. Craziness. Alright, yeah. Defamation, yeah. Okay. Queen A8, Queen A5, yeah, but what does that do, though? I don't know. Oh, if only John Bloomer were here. I don't see what that does. Free privilege from an underrated streamer is crazy. Not only that, but this is your stream. I get it's a joke. It's no. It's defamation. It's defamation. It's all defamation. If it was real, why would I allow the video to go up? Ask yourself that, checking checkers. No, don't think about it. No, don't think about it. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions. You're asking too many questions. No. You're asking too many questions. Stop thinking about it. I already addressed it, okay? I addressed it. Crazy, bro. You probably haven't seen the text. There is no text. It's lies. It's all lies. Yeah, all right. Anyways, let's sweep that under the rug. There is nothing. Okay, this is how I lose these puzzle runs, is because I get distracted. Wait, hold on. Queen A, bishop D8, maybe. Okay, this and then bishop D8. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like it makes sense. Release the niche files. No. Don't do that. The editor is fine, guys. fine. The editor is fine. Like, these glasses are not broken, okay? You have to understand that. These glasses are not cracked, okay? I'm not gas lamping you guys either. Yeah. I don't know. Queen 8, Rookie 8? All right, let's look into that. Yep, I like that. I'm going to say that's unstoppable. Hey, Irfan. Right? What do you guys think? Is this the move or yes? Send it. Man, someone call in Barry Houdini. Harry Houdini's second cousin. And you don't have to quote me on that. Does this work? Yeah, someone calling Barry Houdini. Nah, that don't work. Hey Jacob, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. My older shirts, you had hair. Yeah, I was using hair enhancing products. But the thing about hair is I actually don't like having hair. Could I still grow hair? Sure. Would it be really not great hair? Probably. Maybe if I took heroids again. I was on heroids. But I also dislike having hair. I like being bald because I wake up and then I'm good to go. You know, I don't have to think about my hair throughout the entire day. I look cooler bald, thanks. Yeah, it's quite nice. We still doing that 5K dono for a clean shave. I'll shave my head for 5K. I know you mean nothing else. Sure. No, Jacob. No, ma'am. Try putting products in your hair, man. That's exactly what I just said. I literally said that word for word. This is incredible. Bro has listening comprehension of a goldfish. I said word for word. I was using hair enhancing products, but I like being bald. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. I'm getting distracted. I also don't like having hair. Okay. Anyhow, let's see what we got. Yeah, queen takes e4 is probably the way. I would agree here. Queen takes e4. I guess king here. Wow. This is just a smothered mate, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It is not smothered mate. Fuck no, it's not. This is how you know I'm distracted. If you play that, the king takes. Too much talking about hair is never a good thing. Don't make fun of me. I have stupid internet here and I blame it. I blame you. You know what's funny is I can do the handlebar mustache. Or the one that does the twirls. I did it in one of my videos. Is it? I don't know what this is. I'm wondering if it's ever just like knight f2. Knight f2 is actually disgusting. Oh, it's knight f2. Oh my god, knight f2. And if he takes, we have rook here. Oh my god, knight f2. No, it's just knight f2. It's immediate knight f2. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Wow. Who sees it? Nobody sees it. It's hard to see. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Is it not knight f2? I think it's knight f2. No, I'm disagreeing with your disagreeal. Wait, maybe I disagree with my disagreements. I guess the thing is that the rook is kind of defended. That's actually kind of annoying. Go through the whole line. That's a good point. Yeah, this and then he takes and then we go here. And then the rook goes back and we're cooked. Yeah, that's right. Maybe we do just take and then we maybe like win the queen somehow, right? Ah, the knight's defending the queen. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Wow, what a position. I don't like this at all. I guess we win the rook. No, I think we just win the rook. Knight g5? Nah, bro. Knight g5 hangs the queen. Defended. Yeah, I agree. I think we win the queen. If this isn't it, it's okay. I was going to end stream, but guess we're not ending yet. You guys got it? Is this brilliant or yes? You see this? You know what's funny is this is like a forced win, actually. I think you win the king. This is definitely not just winning the rook. No. This is like very winning. Wow, only defense. Yeah, okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, if everything goes good, game should be out Thursday? Maybe. Or next week. Maybe. Nice, Jeff. Good job. We'll call it at probably 70, I guess. My focus is already gone, so this is already past the point. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this should just win the queen, right? Nice step. Crisscross. Actually, wow. You know what I was saying? I was saying actually, and I wasn't gonna make the move, and then I made it anyways. That's funny. Okay. I don't really care. I was gonna end in like 5 minutes anyways. All right, guys. That's all for me. I know it's short streams now, but that's just because I'm working extra. Yeah, when the game's done, I'll be probably backish, sort of. Well, videos will be back. Streaming, maybe. Well, I'm going to stream the game. Yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. It was good times as always. Any other stream this week? Probably. Oh. You know what's funny? I'm not in town on Friday, so I don't think so. You know what? Wait, I probably shouldn't put out the game this... Well, actually, I probably will. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, though, as I'm not in town on Friday. This is a good point. Maybe on Wednesday, but probably not. I forgot I wasn't here. Thank you for watching, guys. The editor is fine.